Okay, this video is about the rules of exponent. This is very helpful for TSI. First example is a zero property rule. So x raised to 0. Any variable that is raised to 0 is equals to 1. Let's say it's a raised to 0, or any numerical number raised to 0. Let's say 2 raised to 0. The answer is 1. Or 10 raised to 0. Yeah, answer is 1. Thank you. The next one is the product rule. Okay, product rule is a multiplying. Let's say x raised to 2 multiplied by x raised to, let's say, 4. Okay, in the product rule we add the exponent. Okay, so it's going to be x 2 plus 4. So the answer is going to be x raised to 6. Okay, another example, let's say x 12 y 3 x 4 and y 2. So to simplify this is I'm going to add the x's. Okay, I'm going to start with the x. So x 12 and x 4, and then y 3 and y 2. But this is y 3 y 2. So my answer here is going to be 12 plus 4 is equals to x 16, and the y 3 plus 2 y 5. So my final answer will be x 16 y 5. This is the product rule. Next is the power rule. Okay, product rule and power rule is looks confusing. Okay, and the power rule, x raised to 2 raised to 4. So this is the power rule. It's the group of variable raised to an exponent. So this time, if it's your power rule, we multiply both exponents. It's going to be x 2 times 4. It's going to be x raised to 8. Let's do another one here. Another example here. 2x raised to 3 raised to 2. Okay, it's also power rule, but we're going to distribute the 2 to the coefficient and to the exponent. So this number here means 2 times 2. The coefficient is 2 times 2. And the variable is x 3 times 2. So the answer is 2 times 2 is equals to 4. X is equals to 6. That's the answer. Another example. Let's try 4y raised to 3 raised to 2. Okay, we're going to do the same thing. Distribute the 2 to the coefficient and to the exponent. So this is going to be 4 times 4. Okay. and the y, I'll leave it like a color black there. And 3 times 2. So the answer is 4 times 4 is 16. 3 times 2 is 6. That's the final answer. Next rule, quotient rule. Quotient rule, we subtract the exponent. Okay, let's try. If you have x raised to 5 divided by x raised to 2, so in quotient rule, we subtract the exponent. Okay, in the product rule, we add the exponent. Again, quotient rule, it's going to be 5 minus 2. The answer for x over 5 raised to 5 divided by x raised to 2 is going to be x raised to 3. Next example, let's say x raised to 16 divided by x raised to 10. Okay, it's going to be 16 minus 10. So x raised to 6. Okay. One more example. This time, let's flip the sign. Okay, let's put sign. X raised to negative 5 divided by x raised to 2. So what do we need to do? It's the same thing. We're going to use the same rule. X raised to negative 5 minus, take note, minus 2. The answer is x raised to negative 7. Okay? But some examples, some tests, some exam, they leave the exponent as positive. Remember the rule? Negative 7, make this as positive. We have imaginary 1, flip or reciprocal. So 1 over x raised to 7. Okay, that's an additional step. Last example with the negative sign. X raised to 16 minus x raised to negative 10. Okay, I'm going to rewrite again. I'm going to put 16 minus, remember, minus, this time is negative 10. Okay, so negative and a negative, this turns to negative times negative, this turns to a positive. Okay, so 16 plus 10, it's going to be 16 plus 10. So my answer here is x raised to 26. Next rule, the negative rule. Okay, I just mentioned earlier about negative. If there is a negative like exponent, we need to convert them to positive. Okay, remember the imaginary one. So it means that this term here has imaginary 1. Okay, we need to flip. Next thing is we need to flip them. Take it to the numerator. This 1, take it to the numerator, and this numerator, take it on the denominator. This turns to 1 over x squared. Okay. Let's put it backwards. Let's put it 1 over x raised to negative 3. Okay. This is the given, but like I said, we need to rewrite them in positive exponent. I'm going to rewrite this here. So we're going to flip, take this term to the numerator and the 1 on the denominator. The new answer is going to be x raised to 3. Do I need to put over 1? If you want to, you can, but it's not necessary.